What's up, guys? Junior here with Mustangs, bringing back another video. Today we're going to be working on the Saleen here, pull it into the garage. And last video I think I did on this, we did the headlights. I did end up doing the third brake light. I ended up doing a video on that, but that's what we ended up going with. So it's actually sequential, so you hit the brakes, starts from the center and then it goes out. But today we're going to be doing something a little simpler. Well, I think it's simple from what I watched research-wise. We're going to be doing some LEDs on the instrument cluster. So, when I bought this truck, I mean, I did the video when I traded in the 5.0. This truck does need a little bit, things here and there, you know, a little TLC. One of the things it does need is this little screen right here does not light up when you turn on the lights, so watch. So usually it's supposed to light up with the rest of the cluster, and it does not. So at night, I can't see any of it. Not that it's such a big deal, but when it's low on fuel, that's where it tells you. It doesn't do like a separate light or anything like that. It just says like low fuel on the little screen. So obviously it dings, so it does help when it's low on fuel and I can see my needle. But I mean, also it's been bothering me, so I ordered some LEDs. Another thing I do need to see later is my TPMS sensor light is on. I'm pretty sure one of my sensors is out, so I need to get new sensors, have them put on. So I'll fix that eventually, because that's also been bothering me a lot lately. As far as the truck, I mean, it's been running good, no whatsoever on this truck. I do need to get some front brakes. They're squeaking like no other. I tried cleaning them, everything, they still squeaking. I think it's, I don't know what happened with the pads, but I think it's time for new ones. They have a lot of meat still on them, but they're just squeaking, so I don't know. So I think I'm either gonna have to order some Saleen ones from Saleen, which are kind of pricey, or I believe Power Stop or Stop Tech make some replacement pads for these as well. So I'm gonna see which ones I go with, so I'll probably do a video on that. I've heard rumors that the F350 pads work. Just got to modify them a little bit, so I don't know about that. I might try going that route, getting some like PFCs off Amazon. I like because it'll make dust. Like these pads right now, apart from squeaking, they make so much dust. These wheels, they're chrome and then they're black after like 2 drives. So I might try that. If I end up going that route and I just got to trim the little tabs or something to make them work, I might do that. Which I'll do a video on that. But we'll see. I'll see what route I end up going with, because they're getting annoying. Other than that, the truck's pretty much solid. I mean, all I've really done to it is oil changes, and that's it. I mean, it's been running good. It runs strong. Hopefully here we'll bring some more videos with the Saleen. Like I want to do like the heat shield on the cold air intake, because it's just kind of sitting there. And then I want to get the hubcaps for the back, maybe do some tail lights. I do want to get the hood and the rear bumper resprayed, because someone had backed into it originally, or they backed in with it before me. I don't know. So I need to fix that and then get the hood repainted. I did end up doing vinyl wrap to cover the clear that was faded, to prevent it from continuing to peel. It looks a lot better. We can still kind of tell where the clear was gone below the wrap. So it looks good from afar, but not up close. So I need to get that resprayed. But other than that, I mean, the truck's doing good. We might do speakers on it, because one of them keeps going on and off, so I know it's on its way out. So we'll do videos here and there, so I'm going to go ahead and tackle this. The clips I watched of people doing it, it's pretty straightforward. Pretty much all clips, just two bolts on the bottom, I believe. Here you'll see in a second, and then some bolts holding this in. So hopefully it'll be as simple as I watched the videos with, and we can just swap out the lights, and screen will be golden, and they're going to be LEDs now, so it should be brighter than these factory ones. I'm hoping, because I got white ones. This cluster lights up yellow currently to match the setting gauges, all that good stuff. So I'm hoping the plastic is what's yellow and the bulbs aren't yellow, because if that's the case, then this is going to be white and that's going to be yellow. And I'm going to be slightly annoyed, so I might have to order some yellow LEDs. So fingers crossed, the plastic tinted yellow and the white will work. Will shine yellow pretty much through the cluster there. So again, let's dive in.
Music bed.
Alright, so first things first, we're gonna raise the steering wheel. So pull on this lever, up she goes. Lock that in place, and then this bottom thing, boom, should just be a couple clips. You can access these 2 bolts there. These ones, I mean, these little black ones, because this piece is what we're taking off right here. So let me go ahead and remove those. I believe they're 7mm. So it's this one, and there's one on this other side right there. So I'll go ahead and remove those. Alright, got this bolt off. So it did end up being a 7mm. My truck was missing the one on this other side. So someone has obviously been in here. I know it's got an aftermarket alarm, so that's probably when that was lost, maybe. So we'll go ahead and drop the steering wheel. And let's see, I believe we should just be able to pull on it. It should just have some clips. So let me see, I can't film and do this at the same time, so I'll get back with you guys. All right, so this piece was actually fairly easy to take off. I ended up pulling, I grabbed it from here and kind of just lifted up. And it just popped right out. So this comes right out. Put it here on the seat. And voila. So we got the cluster. Obviously we got, looks like it's 4 bolts. Looks like the same 7mm. And then looks like we gotta take off these little pigtails. We got 2. To remove these, you actually push down on this little centerpiece right here with like a pick, and then this gray part should slide back. Let me try to do it with one hand. Let's see. Okay, so you push it hard on it on the centerpiece, and then this kind of goes back. Boom. So same thing on this one here. So let's see if I can show you guys. So you push on that, and then you pull back. Boom. Simple as that. So let me go ahead and remove these 4 bolts, and then I don't believe there's more cables or pigtail, I should say, but I'll get with you guys. All right, so I got the 4 bolts removed, and that's actually all it was. So voila, got the cluster out, and doesn't seem to have any of what I expected for the bulbs and whatnot. So, well, there's some hidden underneath. Okay, they're right underneath this. Okay, so I got to take this little plastic cover off. Okay. I thought, because I know like the Roush or even like Alex's Saleen have like a reverse glow type of cluster. I didn't think this was like that, but I was like, I don't see any bulbs with the right underneath there. But anyways, I need to clean back here, so I'm going to go ahead and take that time to do that. But does anybody know what this is for? It was just kind of sitting there. Wasn't plugged into anything. I'm assuming it's maybe for like if you have like a higher package, maybe they have buttons here or something. I don't know, but it was on this side. So just curious if anybody knows what that's for. Go ahead and comment down below, because I was just there. Obviously it wasn't plugged in. I don't see any slot for it here on the cluster either, so I'm gonna assume we don't need it. So one thing, if your truck, because this truck comes with the shifter down here on the console, if your truck has the shifter here on the column, you do have to also unplug down here. There's like these little, it's like a hookup, and you pull out the like parking reverse kind of thing. It's here on the cluster instead of saying Saleen. So you might have to do that if your truck has the shifter here up top. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this over to my bench, and we'll see what we got. All right, guys, so I got this here on my bench. So I got a T15 truck spit. Pulled out all the little screws that were holding down this plastic sheeting kind of thing. You can remove that. We'll put it over here. So now you have access to all the bulbs. It looks like this is the one for the little screen. So we'll go ahead and pull that one out. Let's see. Let's see. Come on. Well, I can't do this one-handed. So let me pull this out, and then I'll check the bulb. That's the one I know for sure is out. And then obviously I got a whole the upgrade for all of them, so we're going to replace all of them. But these should all turn and come out. So let me get back with you guys. All right, so I ended up getting the little socket out. And the LEDs I ended up getting are too big. Thought I had to make some research, and they were supposed to be like the 194s or whatever. But they're like my Fox body, I guess you could say. But they are not. So they're actually little T5s, I believe is what the size is. And luckily, Alex had done his on a Saleen, and he had one spare one left over. So I'm only going to replace the one for the little screen with the LED. So obviously I'll still upload this video, because you get the idea. Obviously, if you had the correct size and you didn't pull a dumb move like me, you replace all the bulbs with the brand new LED, and then you throw it back on the truck. So, I mean, really, I just wanted to get the screen to work. So this, I mean, is going to fix my issue. Probably going to end up having to redo all this again. I mean, it wasn't that hard. It was like 5 minutes to take apart. But I'll go ahead and order the correct LEDs and replace everything with LEDs. But for now, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and continue with the install. I'll swap this LED so the screen will have an LED. And hopefully that fixes that problem. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it's not something else with the board or something. And then could throw it back on the truck. Alright guys, so I decided to go ahead and come and plug it in and test it out, just because LEDs sometimes have like you gotta flip them over or switch them over for them to work. I know usually on the screw-in types you don't, but just in case. So let's see, moment of truth. So we'll go ahead and open the, boom, voila, screen lights up now, so that's perfect. So that's one of my problems solved now. Probably gonna end the video here. I'm gonna go try to check out the parts store, see if they have the little bulbs. If not, I'll go ahead and order some new ones off Amazon again. Probably the same brand, because that's the ones Alex has on his Saleen. I mean, that sucks. I don't have to do this again, but whatever. Happens. So, I mean, I'm kind of bummed out, but I got my issue fixed, so that's really what I was going for. So, I mean, there's that at least. So I'll go ahead and, like I said, I'll order some new LEDs from Amazon, the correct size. And I'll do it again, but you get the idea. So now, obviously, you're just going to reverse all the steps. 2 plugs back in. When you put the pigtail there, you got to pull on the gray thing, and then it kind of, boop, locks itself in place. So that's one tip, I guess, if you do. Other than that, put your 4 bolts back in there. Clip this piece back on there, do the bolts on the bottom, boom, all done. If I would have had the parts that I needed, well, I mean, I'll probably technically finish faster, because I only have to replace one LED, or one of the bulbs, I should say. Probably finish this in 20 minutes. So if you want to upgrade your cluster to LEDs, 20 minutes, as long as you got that little T5, which, if your cluster has the little back clear white plastic thing, which I got to put back on now. You got simple little, I guess, just a little 7mm, and that's pretty much all you need, because the clips, mine came apart fairly easy. So simple job. I like older vehicles like this one. Simple, everything's simple. You don't have to take off a bazillion parts to get to something. So that concludes this video. Sorry I couldn't show you guys the whole cluster with LEDs. If I do end up doing that, I'll probably upload like a short, or if I don't edit this video and I get the LEDs in on time, I might add it at the end, like the full LED on the cluster. But if not, I mean, at least I fixed my issue of the little screen not lighting up. So there is a bulb that you placed on there. So that's fixed now. So I guess that's a plus. That's a win. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I know we got that 7-Up Fox Body content coming. 67 Mustang Alex, he's about to take it around the block. So everything's going along, and then obviously we'll do more content on the truck. Here, little things here and there. So catch you guys on the next one. Later.